Hey, gals and guys, it's Chris Mosier from MyMediaHelper.com, and this time out we're going to look at Drupal themes. We'll look at the settings of the original theme that came out of the box, and then we'll show you how to install a new theme, and then even delete that theme. And we'll talk about the settings of those themes. So if you just want to go to your Drupal account and just, if you remember last time I changed the menu, but still have this login here. And then I'm going to log in. All right, and then we have our admin tools up here. So I want to go to Appearance, and we'll talk about the themes that are already there. So this is the default theme, this Olivero. This is the administration theme. So this is all this stuff back here. I mean, you can change that theme if you want. We're not going to do that today, but there's really no reason to do that as far as I'm concerned. At least at this point anyways. This is like a raw theme. That's the feel of like no HTML and CSS, and you want to go in and design your own theme. It's kind of like the guts of the theme. So we'll go into settings here. This is the theme that we have right now. Let me make sure I got that open. Let me open another tab. All right, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home. All right, let's go to settings. All right, so really I'll look at setting a new logo. Now I haven't resized anything or anything like that, so I'm not sure how it's gonna come out. But the point is to show you how to add the logo. So if you want to add a logo, let me remember how to get there. My backup. Where's my backup? There it is, right here. Content. This is my old WordPress backup sites, not upgrades. Dumbass. Content. Where is content? Uploads. That's what I want. Okay. And I just happen to know where this stuff is. So here's a logo here. I think this logo is pretty big, but I'm going to use it anyways. We'll see how that looks. All right. And then we'll get a Favicon. I'll show you Favicon. And then it's pretty standard. I mean, if you want to change the color, I guess we can change the color here. I want like a little darker. We'll see how that looks. And then here's a color scheme. I mean, we can play around with those. That will just change the look of it. So let's just save all this stuff here. All right, and then we will go back and see what we look like. So there we go. There's my little logo. We changed the color of that. So it's just a matter of going in, playing around, save it, and so on and so forth. Favicon. So if you want to do that, I think, I forget what that, I think they're 50 by 50 or 80 by 80. Let's look that up real quick. Go Favicon size. Favicon size. Oh, it's 16 by 16. Weight is 16 by 16 pixels in width. So what I would do is open Photopea. So it's linked down in the description. I've talked about Photopea before. I have videos about Photopea, how to use it. It's just basically an online Photoshop. And what you can do is just put new, and then you can put in 16 by 16. And create. And then you can kind of bring it up here, and then you want to fill that with something. I don't really know what to fill. Let's just fill it with something. I'm not really sure what to fill it with. Desktop. Do content uploads. Let's do this. I'm going to open this. And that might be 16 by 16, actually. Let's see what that is. That might have been from my old site. Well, it's 43 by 43, but I'll change it to 16. I'm just going to put, this is not the one I'm going to use, but this is just for an example for you folks. I'm going to save it as, let's see, logo Favicon. And then if you go online, there should be a Favicon generator. Favicon generator. There's probably a bunch of them online. So we'll just find There's a bunch. There's a list of them. Let's try this first one, see how that works out. and select your Favicon image. All right, select your Favicon image. So go to my downloads. There it is right there. Your picture is not suitable. It should be at least 70 pixels large. Recommended at least 260 pixels. Your pickles, pixels. It should be at least 70 pixels tall. Okay, so we just go back, undo this, and then I'll do image 70 by 70. Again, this is just an example. And then we'll just export again. I'm just going to put Favicon. Save it. All right, now let's do it. Okay, strict minimal master picture, blah, blah, blah. It says use picture 260 by 260 if you want to use your picture, but this is just an example. It's not that important right now. So these are favicons up here, if you're not aware. So it just kind of identifies your site really quickly. Like I'll look at that favicon, I'll know it's Canva, and I'll know that's Chase Bank, and so on. So, all right, generate your favicon HTML code. All right, there's your favicon package. And I'll go here. And then there's my favicon right there. I'm going to grab this. Property, oops. Jeez, what am I doing? Copy. Paste. Okay, so there's my favicon right there. Just got to remember that's it. And then I'll go back over to my Drupal. And I will grab that favicon. And then we will save and configure. Okay, so if we go back here, so if I save it, let me save it here. Making Comic Studios. Done. I'm just going to grab that and put it over here. Okay, so there's that favicon right there. So that's how you do that. Now let's get into uploading a new theme. So you can go to the Drupal site, and then if you go to build, here's themes. And you can break it down into what you want, depending. I'm going to grab this Bootstrap, actually. Or you can go to Google and just put in Drupal themes. Free Drupal themes. You just got to make sure it's compatible with your version of Drupal. So I have Drupal 10. There might be old themes out there that I can't use. So you'll know if you upload it, and it will give you a message stating if it can be used or not. Let's use Bootstrap for Drupal as an example. I might actually use this for my site. So, there's a bunch of them if you go down. We'll use Bootstrap. Or again, you can use, there's 3,100 themes that you can search through here. So we'll hit Bootstrap. It will give you information on it. Really just go down below here. Here's the versions of Bootstrap. So we'll get the latest version of that. All right, and then I'm going to do zip file. So that should download. There's Bootstrap right there. And then I will go back over here to my appearance. All right, and this is just I need to update the newest version of 10, so I'll do that off camera. I already did the how to update on another video, so I'll take care of that. It's not a big deal. Write this now, write this now, write this now, write this minute. All right, we're going to add a new theme. I'm going to grab that zip folder and continue. Okay, so you can either install it or just go back to the administration page. I'm going to install this theme. Let's see here. Install it and set as defaults. Okay, please administration theme is still set to this. That's all that's saying, is this is still your administration theme, which is great. I'm just going to keep it that way. And then Bootstrap is installed. So let's go back to the main site and do a refresh. There we go. So that is the new theme. And I like that. I like that menu and everything. So, I mean, same deal as before, right? You go to settings, and then this has got some more options to play around with. So you can fart around with these forms. I'll play with that. There's our favicon again. So we can keep what it is there, or you can just do that, and then we can upload that favicon again. Should be the same for the logo. Let's see how the logo looks, just because I'm curious. So I will go back to content uploads. Okay. So I wonder how big is that logo? I don't know. All right. So we will save that. And then we'll go back and see what that logo looks like. There we go. All right. I don't necessarily like how that looks, but there we go. So that's basically how you do that. Each theme obviously is going to be different. So you just go through, and if you've got any questions on these, certainly let me know. I just want to give you the basics of kind of changing the settings of the theme, setting up a new theme. If you need to get rid of the theme, what I would do is go to Appearance. I would pick the theme that you want. So I'm going to set this at default. You can either go into your file manager or, okay, it says uninstall right here. So we'll just uninstall that. And then if you want to totally get rid of it, here, I'll show you where it's sitting just so you know. So if you're using FTP, let's connect. Setting in the MCS folder, themes. Okay, and there it is right there. So you just hit delete and you can get rid of it out of there if you don't want it sitting there. And that is it, gals and guys, for this time out. Now, if you use a theme, if you're having issues with a theme, let me know what the theme is down in the description, and I'll install it and look at it. And because each theme is going to be different, it's going to have different options and settings, so it's impossible for me to show you everything. So yeah, give me specific questions on that if you're having issues with the theme. And I think next time we'll do modules. I want to go in and do some galleries for some of these for the comic pages, like Earth and Haven. So I think that's what we'll work on next time. I'm going to go out and find my theme and kind of do up my site a little bit, and then we'll take it from there. All right, gals and guys, please subscribe if you could. You'd be so kind. Please share, please like, and hit the bell for updates, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.